for me but me. If you don't know who I am, guess who I am. My name is MAEVUIM.
Hey Bean Team, we're back again with another Love Compatibility video. I was kind of going back and forth to see which one I wanted to do, but I believe I'm going to do Leo woman, Gemini man, because this is an interesting combination. And then the couples that I got, for examples, are interesting as well. So if you're new to my channel, hi, my name is MAEVUIM. I'm a singer-songwriter, so somebody's into astrology, and basically I'm in my bag right now because every time I talk about astrology, you know what time it is. Okay, so Leo woman, fixed fire, arguably one of the more high maintenance zodiac signs. When it comes to high maintenance zodiac signs, we're talking Libra women, Taurus women, Leo women, Pisces women. Okay, so we're dealing with somebody that's extremely high maintenance. Oh, and Capricorn woman. Oof, duh. How could I forget the Capricorn woman? But when you're dealing with the Leo woman, image is everything. Status is everything. I think with Capricorn women, it just gets a little bit more intense because they're earth signs and they take their material possessions very serious, you know? So when it comes down to it, I genuinely feel I'm about to write down one couple that just came to my mind that I forgot to list. And it was Leo woman, Capricorn man. No, I lied. Leo man, Capricorn woman. Sorry. Y'all know exactly who I'm gonna put down. And I'm behind that. I ship that couple real bad. Leo man, Capricorn woman. But we're gonna talk about Leo woman, Gemini man. Sorry, that's my Gemini moon all over the place. So when it comes down to this couple, right, it's all about status both ways, because I know y'all can't stand each other like that. Let's be so for real, because Gemini is annoying. Okay, Gemini men are very annoying, very childish, very unpredictable, and I feel like Leo women won't admit the fact that they're control freaks. Argue with your mama, bro. I don't give a fuck. Argue with your mama. I'm gonna say it like how I want to say it. Argue with your mama. I said what I said. The two couples that I have for Leo woman and Gemini man is Waka Flocka and Tammy, and as well as late President John F. Kennedy and Jackie Kennedy. Just because I have a decent tolerance for you, Leo woman, doesn't mean I'm going to kiss your ass like how you expect me to. This is my panel. This is my channel. This is my page. Come on here mad if you want to. Y'all done this shit in the past, and you're not going to do it again. So I'll say exactly what the heck I want to say. I don't care to spare your feelings. You're all childish as heck. Everything does not have to be a drama show. Not everything has to be dramatic. But I'll make it dramatic for your asses, because that's the only way y'all understand things. God damn. Anyways, Leo women are control freaks. I've seen it in friendships. I've seen it when they're breaking up with their dudes. I've seen it when they're with their guys, still managing their sanity, dealing with them in relationships and out of relationships. What I will say this, Leo, even though they're sweet as they can be, they're controlling. They're just controlling. Okay? Y'all label Capricorn women as controlling. She don't got nothing on Leo women and Virgo women. But that's a whole nother story. They're controlling. And you being somebody as fixed, dealing with a mutable sign like a Gemini, good luck. Good luck. I sincerely wish you the best of luck, because I know and you know The only reason you would deal with the Gemini is for status. But for your sanity, you wouldn't. You wouldn't. You could care less for the conversations that Geminis wants to have. You could care less for all these random extravaganzas. As long as it makes you look good, you will play your part and be happy. Did I lie? Did I lie? You're more than welcome to voice your opinion in the comments. Most of y'all just gonna be talking to yourself anyways, because I promise you I will not be paying attention to what you have to say. But because I know most of the stuff you have to say is gonna go around the fact, it's gonna go around everything but the damn truth. And the truth of the matter is, you're controlling. You cannot control the Gemini. The only reason you're with the Gemini is because they have the magical capacity of being multifaceted, which brings multiple streams of income towards them, which feeds your high maintenance nature to be satisfied. Maybe that'd be the only reason that gets you guys to stop being dramatic. Hey, Gemini, stay Leos. Because, hey, you guys can save us a lot of problems. Also, too, this kind of can apply for same-sex couples. Just take, like, the Leo woman as the feminine and the Gemini as the masculine. Even though technically they're both masculine sign because it's fire and air. But in this context, take it as that. Okay? What I'm trying to say is basically, yes, and that's the thing about Geminis. I know for a fact they're just gonna poke at you just because I know that they can, and you're gonna put up with it because you know why? He's paying bills. He taking care of business. He's gonna cheat, and you're gonna put up with it because he's taking care of business. You may yell, scream, leave, come back, leave, come back. Listen, hypothetically speaking, if the Leo woman just happens to listen to somebody like Shira 7 and then she snags an older guy that's a Gemini, I think it could work. I generally think it could work. Because older guys already lived it, like they're gonna do what they want to do. And you probably, listen, if it's not royalty, it's pretty much raggedy to you. So it's one of those things where it's like, I know for a fact Leo women would not get with this guy unless he has something going on for himself. Because there's no amount of charisma, charm, words that could fulfill her needs for being treated like royalty. You know what I'm saying? If you're not bringing it, she's not showing up. Mind you, it's the queen of the jungle. Oh, guess who got a North Node Leo? Maybe that's why I got some tension with y'all. Anyways, hold on. Oh. Hey. But overall, if we're being logical and reasonable with this love compatibility, I'd still give it a 7 out of 10. It's still above, it's still above normal and average, but it's not perfect just because I know Leos can be control freaks. And typically with Leo women, once finances become a hardship with your relationship dynamic, that cutoff game is kind of lethal. Even though, they're fixed signs tend to be loyal. But certain things that she's willing to put up with, she won't be willing to put up with anymore once she starts to find herself. So, genuinely, it's a 7 out of 10. All I know is because Gemini struggle with infidelity. It is what it is. Gemini is the #1 sign in Sagittarius that will struggle with infidelity. And I feel like no matter how good the connection is, intimacy is, sex is, finances, it still does something to a woman's self-esteem if you're playing games like that. And Leos pride themselves on having high self-esteem. So do what you want with that information, Mr. Gemini. I don't try to bash Geminis because I get along with Gemini men well as friends. But kudos to any woman that gets to in a relationship with those men. Really, you gotta be a strong bitch. Excuse my language, but you do. So do what you want with that information. I said what I said, and you know, let me know what you're thinking. You know, I was kind of harsh on my Leo women. I have to, because it's like, y'all fucking irritate me to the core. Y'all do. And the reason why is not because you have like ego issues, but then again, it's like when y'all break out of that and realize what somebody was telling y'all was probably more beneficial to you, no matter how, it's like you really can't water shit down for them. No matter how much you water it down, sweeten it up, once they realize what you were saying was beneficial to them, they will never be like, you know what, I've been thinking and you're right, you know? So, you know, good luck. You know what I'm saying? Good luck in this combination. I don't think it's a bad combination necessarily, but Gemini men have ways with where they're very charismatic, they're very sweet, they're very youthful. And I feel like, you know, the way Leo women express themselves is very youthful as well. No, it's not always strict and cold and sir with Leo women. No. I think genuinely the youthfulness is what bonds you guys in the first place. You know, even the sex is youthful, it's energetic, it's full, it's you know what I'm saying? So I genuinely, and I really mean this, I genuinely do like this combination, you know, but I'm just gonna tell like it is. More so than not, it works due to like the Leo women wanting to be represented at her highest best state, and typically Geminis have the capacity of doing that when they got something going on and they got somebody that's willing to put up with their shit. That Leo woman will put up with it as long as you're giving her that status. So take what you want with that information, okay? So mean team, that is it for my Leo woman Gemini man love compatibility. Let me know what you're thinking and smash subscribe for more videos.
Never been an option, never been a clown, never been a voice that ever backs down, never with the never with the crowd. Getting what you want, you better never back down.